What's good, YouTube? It's your boy I Grind Different coming at y'all with another video. And first I want to say rest in peace to my guy Kobe, man, the GOAT, my favorite player ever. Prayers for his family and also prayers for Karl Anthony Towns' family and everyone that's been affected in the COVID-19 situation. Stay social distance and stay prayed up, man. But let's go ahead and get right into the video. This video here today is special, and I'm gonna tell you a few reasons why it is special. One, because I'm the GOAT. No, I'm just kidding. But look, I'm going to show you guys how you should defend the 5-out cheese and how you should defend a sweaty point guard. Yeah, that's right, man. I'm going to give you all the tips today on how to defend the 5-out and how to lock down a cheesy point guard. All right, now look, first things first, this is not just a one-player job. If you're playing with me, everybody know I love playing defense, and I love trying to lock down the best player on the other team. But this is a full team effort. As you guys can see, if they're playing 5-out, you can't leave that guy any space. You seen that? How he just was able to catch and shoot. You can't be ball watching too much to where you can't. You can't ball watch too much to where you're leaving the person that you're guarding wide open to where they can just catch and shoot real quick. See, like in that situation, he could have already shot it, but he didn't shoot it. So it ended up being a late shot and then with a good contest. But the purpose of this video mainly is to show you guys how you should defend the 5-out and then how you should play against it also. So I'm gonna be talking about a lot of different things, but as you guys can see on this part here, I didn't press him because I was trying to pick and choose when I feel like I should, because look at that block, that was a nice block, because my stamina is going down throughout this game. I'm getting screened because I'm playing full court press, back and forth, so I have to really pick and choose when to press. Like right now I'm pressing. Now pay attention. As you guys can see, I'm harassing him all the way down the court. I know he's going to do the little step back. He's trying to crab me. He's trying to run behind the screen, and I just keep pressing him. And the center has to know when to pick up and when to step back. Another thing I want to point out is in that situation, the big guy can't shoot. When you play in the game, you have to pay attention at the beginning to see if no one has defensive leader on, you won't know if the guy can shoot or not unless you've seen their build, and you pretty much already know what the build can and can't do. In this situation, the big man couldn't shoot, so all Mendez had to do was protect the paint and mainly help me. Like, see there, he didn't have to come up because I already ran back up. I was close enough still to where he didn't have to help me. You see what I'm saying? I feel like the best way to stop this is you have to have not just IQ, but the big man really has to know, how to rotate and when to come up and when not to come up. That's very important because a lot of guys might overplay it and they might underplay it to where the point guard gets a good screen and then he's left wide open. In this case, you guys can see I turned the ball over. That wasn't the right pass, but it's a lot more complicated when you're in the game, other than watching it, because as I'm watching it, I can see like, man, this looks way easier. But when you're in the game, it's a lot different. You can't focus. Your focus isn't as easy. Because I'm trying to watch everything on both ends. I'm the facilitator on offense / scoring and all that, and then on defense, I'm trying to primarily be the interior defender. I'm trying to set the tone for our defense. And the score is 19-22 right now. We're up by 3. I feel like we're doing pretty good. As you guys can see, they're in a 2-3, and I throw it right down the middle. I see the guy wasn't really paying attention and he didn't reach. Now that's a great read, but also it's risky because a lot of guys I see, they might not reach, but as soon as I throw that ball, I don't know how, but I get a lot of turnovers because people are stealing the ball without even reaching. It's like it's an automatic animation. But here again, you guys see I'm pressing him, and he's trying to do that between the legs cheese. Look, pressing him. I'm trying to take him away from the screen. You see that there? He had a chance to shoot it, but you see that Mendez came up. So the guy, he didn't really have time to think. And look at the defense. Now Sosa was lacking a little bit on that. And look, that was a great move. He could have shot it there, but he's used to me being right in front of him. And look at that there, man. Shot clock violation. Great defense. We really made those boys think. That was great defense. Now let's see what we do. I got the ball. I'm trying to see who's open. They're tightening the paint, but look at that dime, man. Look at that dime. Alley-oop. That's the best pass to make in a situation. But as I could tell that they were trying to pinch me out of the paint, because I think I was slashing a lot, but I was the driving. I was basically what my build says, a slashing playmaker, driving, kicking, and then if I had it, I would take it. But let's get back to the defense. Let's see what I do here. Now I came up again. You see he's trying to run behind him, but I'm taking away his angles. That's another thing I didn't say yet. That was a great alley-oop, but Mendez and I think Saint or Sosa was back in enough time to contest it. And you see me come down with the quick tray, you know. I'm trying to play real sweaty myself. I got to. I can tell what type of game this is. So offensively, I'm going to step my game up even more than usual. But you guys can see I'm taking away the 3-ball. That's another thing I didn't mention. When you're playing a sweaty team, you do not, I repeat, you do not want to leave the 3 for a 2. Like if the guy beats your teammate, you do not want to help him. I'm not trying to say it like that, but it's going to show who's playing defense and who's not, because the guy is always getting burnt. You see, like in that situation, I think they're in a 2-3 or a 3-2. So they had 2 people down there, but they didn't crash fast enough on me to where I could, you know, score. I seen that was a weak spot, so I took it. But look, everybody's crashed. Everybody's ball watching, but they know I'm pressing the whole game, so there's no reason to do that. That's what I was saying. You don't want to be ball watching too much to where they have an open shot. When you're playing with me, you know I'm going to play the best defense I possibly can. So there's no reason for people to be over ball watching and sagging a little bit on their guy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the game, you guys can like put together how many times they scored with my turnovers included, because I'm turning the ball over too much. They're playing really good defense, but you can put together how many threes they get off just from us over helping and sagging on the off-ball defense. Look at that, man. Come on, man. I'm doing everything right now, man. I'm doing everything I can. I want to win this game so bad. I love playing against competition. I love when guys think that they can 5-out me, you know, because people don't really know. My build is very confusing because it says a slashing playmaker, you know what I'm saying? But when people see me shooting these threes and all this other stuff I'm doing, they like, what the hell is this dude build? But look at that defense, man. I got to give props where it's due. I'm usually dunking at getting past the player, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason, I don't know what exactly build this guy was, but this dude was standing in front of me, yo. Like, it was crazy. He was playing some pretty solid defense. I mean, he couldn't really guard me like that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna say he clamping me up, but he was playing good defense, though. And I usually would have a dunk in that situation, but he had really good contests. Maybe someone had defensive leader on him, I don't know. Or maybe he just, you know, he had the IQ like that. But as you guys can see, I get a foul. I try to time the steal, but I end up getting a foul call. And 29-35 in the third quarter, we're up still. So we're doing pretty good with keeping the lead. Just check out the defense, though, man. Look at this. Right now, Mendez is back because he can tell, look, Saints sagged too much to where, because we didn't think the guy could shoot like that, and then finally the guy hits the shot, so we know they can hit those. Not that consistent, but consistent enough in this game to where you don't want to keep leaving them. And right there, another freaking turnover by me, man. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot of times to where I try to pass the ball, and I feel like they steal it as soon as I try to pass it. But as you guys can see, because of my turnover, they hit a 3. And I have to call a timeout, and we're only up 1 point now. And 2K is getting tired of me taking the ball up, so they're trying to get me in that spring. Nah, I'm just playing. But the score is 35-34, and I turn the ball. Oh, my God. I was just turning the ball like crazy, and then I ended up getting it back, you know. I had to make up for that. I think he gonna green that, yes sir. So I felt relieved right there, you know. Turned the ball over like 2-3 times straight, but then I come back get a dime and he green, I feel a little better. But let's get back to the defense. You guys can see I'm taking away the three. That's my main focus. I don't tell people this a lot, but I feel like it's common sense. If you play ball in real life, then I feel like you would know that. It's a virtual reality. It's a video game. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when you are playing against a sweaty team, and when you're playing in Antioch, and you're playing against Sweats in the Park or wherever the wreck, it doesn't matter. The main focus is to take the three ball away. You know what I'm saying? In this case, this team, you could tell that's what they were looking for more than anything. But I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these guys that I have on my team right now, we all do not play together. We're all just starting to pretty much play together. Excuse me. We're all pretty much starting to play together now, so it's like we have to learn each other's games, and everybody was not on the same page. But as you guys can see, like now in this video, everybody's starting to play a little bit smarter. I'm turning the ball over, so that's my fault. But for the most part, we're playing smarter, so that should have been a steal right there. It's all good though. And look, he low-key got me right there. Look, now that's a shot. See, now he's overdoing it. He doesn't know what to do. The clumps is getting serious. Your boy Yoshi's clamping up, you feel me? And look at the layup they gave me though. Come on, Ronnie. Ronnie's out here selling me. I think Ronnie's hating, man. I think Ronnie's hating on me, y'all. Now look, that's a great take. He finally decided to take it to the cup. And it's 38-40. We still up 2 points. And look, as you guys can see, they sending all the lockdowns at me like crazy, yo. So I'm telling my guys, like, you guys gonna have to step it up, man. They like, if it was just me and this guy playing, then I could easily do my thing. But they're like trying to send 2 lockdowns to me every time, and it's kind of hard to pass it because everybody's playing a passing lane, and these guys, it's like when you're playing against a team that's playing passing lanes, you have to try to squeeze into where they can't steal the ball, if that makes sense to you guys. Like you have to pick the right spot to where they can't just reach and steal it. Like you have to just know how to rotate without the ball. But as you guys can see, we get a stop, and then we go up 4 points, 38-42. I got 13-8 and like freaking 5 turnovers or something like that. And they come back down the court. Point guard drives in, does a little hop step, don't have nowhere to go, and then they're calling the timeout. This is where I started to get happy right here, because I realized that I'm like, man, I'm not trying to sound super cocky, but I'm like, man, I don't care what nobody say. I'm one of the best defenders in this game when I'm focused and I'm not distracted and there's nothing going on, and when I have a solid team that just has common sense. Just common sense and IQ for the game, I'm like, man, I really feel confident in my defense. Like, as you guys can see, this is a sweaty team. Like, I know it probably doesn't look as sweaty as it is playing it, but trust me, man, this team record was really, really good, but we played well, you know what I'm saying? We played well, but you guys can see he hit a 3 there, and look at oh my god, come on, man. I threw that pass to where the big guy could not get it, and watch, look, as I drive, they're crashing in on me every time. I thought Saint was gonna cut, and that revolves, and that, you see the results, turnover. I thought he was cutting there, but he didn't cut. So I tried to throw the oop and ended up being a turnover, and they ended up scoring. And now they have the lead. This is where I'm getting a little agitated, because I'm like, this guy is steady coming up. I'm just turning the ball over back to back to back. It's crazy, like. And we honestly don't have anybody else, I think, besides one person. But to be honest, this guy's on his phone, so sadly, I'm the best. Look, like, come on, bro. I can't believe I was turning the ball over that much. Like, I'm not going to even stunt, yo. At that point, I kind of didn't even want to bring the ball up no more. Like, I'm just losing the ball up. It's like, what the hell? Like, I don't know if they had Trapper on or something, but it was really hard for me to keep the ball in my hands. Like, look, they're just sending 2 defenders at me. Both of the top guys are locks. All they're doing is running to me. I'm just losing. Look, he's just running to me, and that's what's happening. I'm losing the ball. And so I get on there. I'm telling the guys, like, y'all not rotating right. Like, There's no way this guy should be able to run over to me and just steal the ball. And Mendez threw a great pass, and we ended up scoring. Now we're down 3. But there's no way that guy should be able to run over to me, and someone's not like, yo, he's coming over, I'm open. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's important to have communication. You can't be playing against teams like this and don't be communicating. You got to be communicating. And me and Mendez had ended up going to game chat because we're playing with a random. You know, it's us 4, but then we got a random guy, and we kind of explained to him what we want him to do. And as you guys can see, the Sosa guy is the random, but he started playing way better once he seen what we were trying to do. Like, and we talked to him, he started playing way better. But and right now, that was a great pass and a good shot and a buzzer beater. Okay, but right now, these last 2 or 3 minutes, I would say, mainly, I feel like we lost that lead. I feel like that was my fault. But as you guys can see, I threw another great pass, and Mendez couldn't get the 3 to fall down. But that was a great pass and a great shot. Like, he was wide open. That was one of the rarest chances when I see him open. But as you guys can see, Sosa's rotating. You seen that there? That should have been a steal because he's a lockdown himself. So that should have been a steal, I feel like. But here you go. Here we go again. I know what the dude's going to do. He's doing the same thing, and I end up just waiting. You know, I read him. I waited for him to come back. And you see my man Reefer with the green. Ah! Let's go, baby. 50-50, man. 4th quarter with 4:25 to go. We in there. And as you guys can see, you got the point guard L2ing like crazy, man. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm talking stuff, but the whole time, look, I got 4 fouls. This game was crazy. But the whole time I'm thinking, like, I'm talking about this guy L2ing, thinking I'm just locking him up. It's low-key smart because, just like me, I'm losing the ball. I got 8 turnovers, but I'm not going to even stunt. Sometimes it does happen. And the, look at that take. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. The point guard on this team, I think, also had 8 or 9 turnovers, too. So, it was a pretty even match as far as the turnover ratio. But I can honestly say my turnovers were because, you know, the guys was helping and coming up. It wasn't because the point guard, you know. I feel like his turnovers was because of me mainly and us rotate. Look, like, I knew he was going to make that pass, so I reached. He's either going to get the steal or I was going to do what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that simple. Like, you got to kind of try to think as if you were them. Like, in that situation, would I make that pass? I'm stuck. You're probably going to make that pass, you know what I'm saying? Are you going to call a timeout or are you going to force a shot? And I feel like in most cases I knew that that's what he was going to do. But you guys can see Mendez takes the ball in, does a fake, and he does the Dirk fadeaway and crumble time, man. And he hits and it's 54-50. And you guys can see I'm locking, locking. Clamping him. He's trying to use every little move. He ain't really got stamina. And there goes Sosa ball watching again, man. Selling me on it, man. Selling me. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of furious, man, because I'm like, look at that take. Great take. I'm like, man, I'm doing my best I can to guard this guy. Why are they not staying on their man, bruh? You know what I'm saying? Like, look, like, come on, bruh. I'm doing everything I possibly could. Like, good. Look at, great defense, bruh. He went from in the middle to rotating over to the open person that was going to shoot and potentially tie the game. You can tell that me and Mendez play together. We've been playing together for a long time. But you guys can tell, and you can also see Saints rotating, Reefer's rotating, Sosa. Like, come on, man. Like, this team I got here, we all do not play together that much. We just started. But I mean, yes, we had slips and people being lazy off ball, but overall, I mean, we playing good enough to be winning this game right now. 2 minutes left. You know what I'm saying? So, big shout outs to my teammates. Look at that rotation by Reefer and Mendez, bruh. And it leads to me taking it for the 2. You know what I'm saying? A little fillet. You know, something light. You see me with this 21-10 right now. As you guys can see, it's 4th quarter. 1:48 left. And they throwing up prayers. Mendez got takeover. Reefer with the open 3. Green. Light, let's go. 10-point lead. We taking off. 140 left. I'm still pressuring. I don't care how much time left. Man, I'm finna make you work every second. Look at that, man. Look at that defense. Mendez went back down to rotate. Um, Sosa came over. That was great defense. Just a bad time to jump. And they end up scoring. Now we up 8 with a minute 25 left. I'm bringing the ball down. What I'm going to do? Throw the dot to Mendy. Stop playing with me, Ronnie. Trying to sell me, man, with all them turnovers. You already know how I'm coming, man. But look. I'm really hoping that this video, look at that was a great shot. Yeah, he ended up knocking it out. Okay. I got lazy there, I guess. But I'm really hoping that this video helped you guys. Like, I wasn't going to rewind it every second I wanted to, but it's so long to where I feel like you guys can just go back. The main thing is to show you guys, like, you don't always have to have a sweaty squad. You just really need players that know basketball in general and just know how to play the game and know when to rotate. And communication is key. Like, you guys have to be communicating. Like, look, that was a complete lapse. I know it's late, but if the game was like 3 minutes in and he got that open 3 and hit, you know what I'm saying, we'd only been up 7 points. And who knows what could have happened. But, you know, you guys really need, like your point guard. You have to have a point guard, in my opinion, that knows that just knows how to see the floor, has good defense, and is communicating, because that's probably going to be the person that's bringing the ball up the court. And most times the other team point guards are the main guys usually that scores. I mean, it could be the shin guard, small forward, but I feel like at the point guard position, you really need someone that just knows the game, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it, man. I want to give a big shout out to my teammates, Mendez, Saint, Sosa, and Reefer. And check us out, man. Thank you guys for watching this video. It's your boy Grind Different, and I'm out. Peace. Hey, remember, practice social distancing. And be smart, man. Stay prayed up. Don't be out here just running around. I'm seeing people on my Facebook out here fighting, carrying it on, man. Y'all all passing that corona around, man. We ain't gonna never get back to normal because y'all want to be out here wilding. Just listen sometimes, man. Sit y'all ass down. You know what I'm saying? Being for real, though. But look, it's your boy I Grind Different. Thanks for watching the video, man. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Be safe, and I'm out. Peace.